Christy, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christy. This is Christy's Corner. I do all kinds of things, DIYs, recipes, keto, Disney, Harry Potter, tons of different things. And today I'm doing a DIY and Disney all in one. And today I'm going to show you how I did a bleached tie-dye Mickey t-shirt. If you have seen my tie-dye t-shirt experience, I did a Mickey one of those. If you haven't, I'll try to remember to put it right up here, but if I forget, you can find it in one of my playlists, or I'll try to link it down below. So today's video again is like a bleached version of a tie-dye t-shirt, Mickey style, Mickey version. And this is the shirt. I actually accidentally put it on backwards, so it's kind of high neck right now. But it's a good way to show you that that it shows up on the back and on the front, because this is the back of the shirt, and there's my Mickey right there. Can you see it? How cute is that? This is the back of the shirt, because I accidentally put my shirt on backwards. Go figure, and I just left it. Because like I said, it is a good way to show you that the way I did it, it puts it on the front and on the back so people can see it from behind. So without further ado, here is the DIY on how to make this shirt. It is a bleach version. I bought this shirt as this dark pink that you see right here. It's more pink all over, lighter pink all over than the darker pink, but it depends on how much bleach you put on it. So just follow along and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, please be sure to go check out my Instagram, because I've done more than just the pink ones, and you can see them on my Instagram. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that the shirt you're purchasing, whether it's solid white or colored, and well, you actually want a colored shirt if you're bleaching, because what's the point in bleaching a white shirt? You want to make sure that it's 100% cotton, because if it's got spandex in it or anything like that, bleach does not affect the shirt. I tend to place my Mickey heads in different places. Like sometimes it's in the center, sometimes it's in the upper shoulder area, sometimes it's kind of down by my hip, wherever you want to place it. And you want to trace your Mickey head shape out. I actually used a bowl and traced some construction paper, and then used a cup and traced some construction paper to make my Mickey head, and then cut it out. You can actually, if you look very, very closely on the Mickey head construction paper, you can see the different lines, and you can also see my dog's snout throughout the video. But yes, so you want to trace your Mickey head onto the shirt. Just construction paper works just fine. Don't use a permanent marker, because it won't come out. Well, actually it probably will with the bleach, but if you're tie-dyeing, it won't come out. But I would use a washable marker, or even maybe a dry erase marker, but I would definitely suggest a washable marker over anything else. Then once you have that traced, you take some dental floss and a needle, and I use the thicker dental floss. I think mine is like Glade. No, that's a plug-in. I think it's Oral-B Glide is the name of it. It's the silver one. Actually, I have it sitting right here. It is called Oral-B Glide. Glade. Like a plug-in. That's so funny. So I then tie a knot at the end of my floss, and I go through both the front and the back of the shirt so that the Mickey head shows up on both the front and the back of the shirt. And I kind of just go through it and back through it. It's kind of like a loop-de-loop, if you will. I don't even know how to explain that, but literally I'm just sticking the needle in and to the other side, and then pulling it through to the front side. And I have like maybe a ½ inch space between. You can do smaller spaces or further out spaces. It all just depends on what you want it to look like. But I will suggest that as you go, to kind of pull the shirt all the way down onto the floss, because if you wait till you get to the end, you're going to sit there messing with the shirt the whole time, like a long time trying to fix it. So just kind of scrunch it up as you go.
So once it's all complete, I tie it off at the end with a, like I tie the floss off at the end, leaving it on there. I then put rubber bands, just like you would tie-dye, however you want to do it. I like to pleat mine, but I do 2 rubber bands around the Mickey head, so it's more pronounced. And then I pleat it and then tie rubber bands and put the rubber bands around it. So when it comes to the bleach, whatever container you're using, whether it's a spray bottle, if you want to use a spray bottle, it makes it more splattery looking. If you just use the squirt bottle like I did, it's less splatter looking. Oh my gosh, can I not speak today? I cannot speak today. Can I ever speak? Once you do use that, what you do is you want to fill up half of your container with the bleach and half of it with the water, and then apply it to your shirt. So the directions that I found on the internet said to leave it to 8 to 10 minutes, but I found that it bleached my shirt out too much, but maybe I was using a whole lot of bleach rather than just a little bit. So I would suggest only doing like 5 minutes. You literally can sit there and watch the color change on the fabric. Like, you see it changing. The other thing I would suggest is when you see it lightening up on one side, go ahead and flip it over to the other side. By the way, you do want to put the bleach on both sides. Go ahead and flip it over to the other side, because I've noticed, I did mine in the sink, I noticed that the piece sitting on the sink, like on the metal itself, that color was not changing sitting on the metal. It needed the air to touch it. So I would flip it over every now and then, like flip it back and forth so that the air could get to both sides of the shirt. And that's really important too, or one side's going to be darker than the other and it's going to look a little weird. So just flip it back and forth. The next step that's super, super important is you want to rinse your shirt out thoroughly, very, very well when you're done, before putting it in the washer, before taking the rubber bands off. Why do you ask? Because if you don't and you just throw it in the wash, it's going to mess up everything. It's going to bleach the shirt almost completely white. I made that mistake. I ended up giving those shirts to my son so he could wear them as like mowing the yard shirts. There were only 2 of them. With that being said, rinse it out as thoroughly as you can. Please wear gloves so you don't burn your hands. And then remove the rubber bands. You can snip the little floss off and take that out and then throw it in the wash and wash it. My other suggestion is once you're done washing your shirts, because there is going to be still bleach residue left in the on the shirt in the washing machine, run an empty cycle in your washing machine before you wash any clothes, just to be safe, just to make sure that you're not bleaching your next load of laundry. I didn't do that. I mean, I did run the cycle. I didn't bleach a load of laundry, just to be clear. I had a little bit of sense there. So once it was done, it looked really good. I will say the first attempt was a major fail, and that's why I'm telling you my pro tips. I'm not a pro, but my tips on how not to mess it up, because I'm not showing you the messed up one. Well, I'm not like videoing it. You can actually see the messed up pictures on my Instagram if you want to go check that out. It was a complete bleach fail, but I learned from it and I bleached some more. So here's the last thing I want to mention is that these shirts are, I think, Gilead brand, maybe. I don't know. They're like the cheapest 100% cotton shirts you can find. And they run super small, even the men's ones. So if you don't like a fitted t-shirt, I would suggest sizing up. I got my true to size, which is a medium, and it is a fitted t-shirt. Like, it's fitted. It's not too tight, but it's fitted. So if you don't like fitted shirts, I would definitely suggest going up a size in your shirt. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys liked this. Let me know in the comments. Thanks.
All right, guys, that was the video. What'd you think? Do you like it? I'm going to show you one of the other ones right now because it's sitting right here. This one's not a Disney one. This one is just you literally take the centers, twirl it, and put rubber bands around it. And it turned out wonderful as well. I like it. I did, so I bought the t-shirts on Amazon, and they were like $10 for 2. That's kind of high, but I couldn't find them cheaper anywhere else, and you need 100% cotton. So I did buy them on Amazon. I bought 3 different colors: purple, like a turquoise, a dark turquoise, and this dark pink. And I did a Mickey one for each, and then a twirl one for each. Go check those out on my Instagram. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know if you try it. I'd like to hear about you trying it. All right, thanks for watching. Bye now.